Okay, here we go. Round 2. We're going to have to mulligan this one on the back of us not having any lands. This hand is significantly better. Our opponent is going to decide on their scry. It's really funny how while our opponent is deciding on the scry, it actually says that we're deciding whether to mulligan again or not. But we're going to bottom this regardless, as we would like to draw a spell. Okay, our opponent is on the Deathrite plan. And I am inclined to just play the Wasteland game here. Now, obviously, our opponent is ahead with Deathrite, but we could just pin our opponent. We have an abundance of lands here, so I think an opportunity to trade with a potentially slightly mana squeezed opponent, especially since we're on the draw, especially since they mulliganed. That is good enough for me. All right. Well, our opponent has a lot going on here. We can do a Taiga Deathrite. That's fine. I wonder what deck our opponent thinks we are playing. Kind of funny. We will, of course, get to jam a True-Name Nemesis if our opponent lets us next turn. Depends on if we think that we're likely to need to play around Daze or not. Alright, our opponent is fetching. And probably gonna, not Abrupt Decay. Maybe Abrupt Decay. A Liliana. Okay. We'll sacrifice Deathrite. That's not good for us. Not one bit. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. We'll just play that and pass. Let's see what our opponent does. A Brainstorm. Not bad. Alright, I'll discard this Misty Rainforest. Opponent eating Misty. And during the end step, we're going to get an Underground Sea here. Cast an Abrupt Decay, making black and green. And then we're going to cast a True-Name. 1, 2, 3. I choose you. Hope that our opponent doesn't have another one. I think they're going to probably get Bayou and get rid of our Deathrite Shaman in our graveyard. Odd, but I suppose it's possible that our opponent had something really, really valuable that they wanted to keep on top of their deck. Okay. Just nothing? A post-combat Brainstorm now. Alright. Okay. I'll cast the Ponder. I will take I'll put the Abrupt Decay on top, then the Deathrite, then the Brainstorm. I'll play Scalding Tarn and attack. And then we'll go to the end step. Now my opponent is going to eat, and I'll respond by getting rid of this Deathrite Shaman, black and green, and that makes my opponent sad. That has 2 counters now. So now is our opportunity to try and spike a Daze. We've got 1 Abrupt Decay left, so I'll get that. Brainstorm. Yuck. Put Spell Pierce and Misty on top. That was ugly. Very ugly. And we'll pass. Alright. And we'll break that Misty. We will get ourselves a tropical island. There's the Daze that we wanted. Drawing things at the wrong times, of course. This is pretty demoralizing. Now our opponent is going to draw all these cards. We would be okay if this Daze were a Force of Will and not a Daze. But now we're really, really far behind. And we're going to start scrambling against opposing Tarmogoyfs. Yeah, our opponent won the Deathrite War here. And sure. Okay. Yeah, we're too far behind. All right, we'll pick them up. Let's go to the sideboard. In the sideboard, we are going to see a Kolaghan's Command, a Painful Truths, 2 Jittes come in. This is obviously where Leovold would be great, but c'est la vie. We are going to sideboard out all of our Force of Wills, as we're on the play, so Force of Will is really, really bad. On the draw, I can see making some alternative plans, but I'm comfortable with this. Okay, I will play first. I'll keep this. And here's a hand where we get to be in the driver's seat from the very beginning. Whoops. I meant to tap for a green. And our opponent likely with Deathrite Shaman. We are going to just slam jam we need a red source, so it can be Volk or Taiga. Volk appeals to me here. And there is True-Name. And let's see if our opponent has the necessary card to answer us here. Yep, there's a fetch. Okay. Obviously a Toxic Deluge. Does this? Oh, Agent. Okay. Okay. I'm not terrified. I thought I was going to be terrified, but I'm not terrified. Now we're going to get to go Bolt, Deathrite, Wasteland, Trop. This is a situation where we would have preferred to have Badlands in our deck. We could have gotten Badlands instead of Volcanic Island. So, let's see. Now we get to yeah, I'm still on the bolt plan. We will bolt that. We will Wasteland that. I'll actually ponder here. And we'll put Abrupt Decay underneath Deathrite. Yeah, I don't know if that's right. We'll ponder again. Put Abrupt Decay underneath Deathrite, underneath ponder again. And we'll attack. Okay, disfigure. And now we will cast our ponder. Putting Abrupt Decay underneath Misty, underneath Daze. Drawing Daze. Casting Deathrite. And smacking our opponent here. And our opponent is very, very much behind here. We're winning the Deathrite War. Alright. There's a Brainstorm. If my opponent plays Tarmogoyf, the question is whether I want to Daze it or Decay it. Always an interesting one. Probably Daze it. Alright, we go to 15. There's the Trop. Yeah, we're gonna Daze. Now, the next card down is an Abrupt Decay. I don't particularly want that, so I'm going to play the Misty. And I'll attack. Now let's see what our opponent does. An attack here puts us to 13. That's fine. That's fine. We will sacrifice that. Get Underground Sea. Yeah, Badlands would be good here. I think that maybe we should play the other fetch land split. The more I think about it. I don't know. We're going to yeah, Volcanic is just so tragically bad. Yeah, 1, 2, Snapcaster, a Bolt. We can put our opponent to 6, then 3, then 1. Exile that. Choosing red. We can I'll just lightning bolt my if we lightning bolt them and then kill the Goyf, then we attack with the Snapcaster and they have to trade. Yeah, okay. Lightning bolt them. Decay Tarmogoyf. Play that. Attack for 6. Opponent goes to 1. Or they can trade Deathrite for Snap and go to 2. Okay, you're at 1. F6. So the other alternative... Alright, yeah, that's not going to help them. The other alternative was them brainstorming. Excuse me, was us bolting Deathrite and then attacking. They would have been at more life. And then a top-decked Toxic Deluge could have stopped us, because if we had killed Deathrite and Goyf, and then trucked in, yeah, our opponent would have been at 3. And so then they could have gone to 1. So I think I like our play better. Let's go to our sideboard. Still hate all of these other cards. Force of Will is understandable a little bit. Possibly. If our opponent is playing... it's possible that we want like 2 Force of Wills in our deck. I'll cut a Spell Pierce, and I will cut I know Spell Pierce is good against them, I know, believe me, but they will know how to play around it, because if we signal, this is why I hate Spell Pierce, again, if we're signaling that we have it by leaving up a mana, they're gonna know. They're not dumb. Daze, don't love it, don't hate it. It's like Daze versus Delver, right? I think I will lose a Daze. Alright. I'm not sure. Really don't know. This hand is fine. It's not thrilling, but it's fine. We'll keep. Let's see what our opponent does. And you're going to see Pithing Needle, okay. That's one I haven't seen in a while. What are they going to name? Okay. It strikes me as bad, but what do I know? Obviously, they got me, but like in this deck, Wasteland isn't even that good. Like, it's so weird to me. Sure, I'll slam a Ponder here. Put Gurmag under Misty under Force. Draw Force. Attack with Deathrite. Play Wasteland. Our opponent feels really smart, of course. So we drew the Trop, so now we feel silly because we're not going to be able to fetch black mana. Which sucks. Maybe, I don't know. Because, like, Trop, Wasteland, it's so close. That's not gonna... Well, actually, I don't care that much about that one. We have Lightning Bolt. We can spot our opponent the card off Lightning Bolt. Play that. Exile that. Generate red. Bolt. Opponent gets spotted a magic card. Then we fetch. We get... You want black mana or red mana here? I think we actually want black mana here. And the reason is that our opponent... Well, we can always just use our Deathrite to make the red mana. That's my logic. And I'm going to stick to it. And I think that it's just so important to have this Deathrite active. God. Don't I feel smart? Don't I feel smart? Do you feel smart, ladies and gentlemen? Because I do. Now I feel dumb. Well, what are the odds that my opponent has 2 Toxic Deluges? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. We want to put a 2-turn clock on this. This is one of those this ends now moments, right? 1, 2. And we win! Yes! Wow, that Force Will instead of that Daze was pretty key. Force Will instead of Spell Pierce was pretty key, huh? I must feel really smart. All seriousness, yeah, I think that the problem with Spell Pierce has become that people are too good at playing around it. They know it's just too obvious when I signal it with this deck. So, anyway, we'll be back for the next round. Good win, everyone.